Okay guys, we're out here in South Central Florida and I'm hiking back for an overnighter. And one thing to keep in mind whenever you're hiking back, going camping, survival situation, whatever it is, always keep your eyes open for resources while you're traveling. Don't start looking for what you need after you get there. I myself have done this. Got to where I'm going and then I need to start a fire, and then I start looking around for tinder. Well, you're going to have to look for those things while you're on your way in so that you don't waste time. And as I was hiking today, I came across these little grass seed pods, and I've been gathering them up, and I have about 2 cotton ball size already of those, and those are going to ignite very well. So I'm just sticking these in my pant pocket right here. And gathering up more of these. And that's what I'm going to be starting my fire with. Okay guys, we'll see you later. Okay guys, I'm going to harvest this branch off of here for my shelter tonight. The Baco Laplander should be up to the task. Okay. Okay. We have another one right there. Holy cow, it's been stuck up there. Okay, there we go. I'll do the delimbing with the Pathfinder. Okay guys, well there you go. It is 9:37 and I finally got my shelter complete and everything's set up for the night, and I'm making some dinner. I really can't show you everything very well by flashlight. So I'm going to have to show you in the morning. But I'm making myself some dinner. I'm going to have some bacon and some corn. Okay guys, well I'll see you guys in the morning. I'll let you know how my shelter works and I'll show you that and how it's set up. So. Okay guys, this was my camp for tonight, for last night. I didn't get a chance to show you guys setting it up. It was, I got in too late and it got dark on me. So I actually did most of the setup after dark with flashlight. But I'll go around and I'll show you my shelter and how I set it up. And we'll go from there. The shelter slept very well last night. I have to say it was probably one of the most comfortable nights I've spent in the woods. As an inspiration by David Pierce from Really Big Monkey 1, great channel by the way, I went and bought myself some good Rothco rope, and that's what I used for top beam of my shelter. Took one rope, started it right here, made myself a ridge line, used it to tie these A-frame braces. Came across over here, wrapped it around the tree several times, and then ran it down, and I tied, may not have been necessary, but I did tie each of the four corners. You can see that right there. And then the tarp I used is a really nice tarp from Bushcraft USA, I believe. It's their MEST tarp. Great little tarp. They have great products over there. If you ever get a chance, check them out. And then tied the tarp has tabs along the base, and just tied those down to a stake. And bed slept very well, very comfortable. I made myself this here's the bag that the shelter kit goes into, and it's just stuffed full of Spanish moss. That worked out very well. Underneath the pillow I had my Glock 27 last night for the things that go bump in the night. There's my camp chair. That worked out well last night also. Give me a place to relax a little bit after I got everything set up. And there you go guys, it's a beautiful morning. Show you guys my surroundings for a little bit. I am out in some pretty rough area. It's pretty wet. All this ground torn up is actually from hogs. Take you around to the other side. There's a water hole right there. It's kind of wet, swampy. There's a little creek right over there. So there you go guys. That's my camp. I'm going to go ahead and tear it down and pack it up. See you guys later. Another thing, guys, I wanted to show you is that if you ever cut down poles or anything like that to make a shelter, don't just leave them laying on the ground afterwards. Stack them up, that way they don't rot, and you can use them later. Okay guys, I'm all packed up and ready to go. There's my pack. That is I believe the Maxpedition Condor 2. And I have to say I'm very, very happy with this pack. This is my first outing with it, and I needed something a little smaller than a full-sized, and this really, really accommodates well for an overnighter. Alright, even a multiple day trip I would take this. I'm getting more and more comfortable with taking out less, and this pack here is really quite nice. It's very, very durable, is comfortable, and actually holds all my gear really well. At some point I'll probably go over the contents of call this kind of my bushcraft pack, but yeah, overall I'm really happy with it. Another thing that I brought out today was for this trip, was my Ontario Rat 1. Now this here is an old knife for me. I've had this for a long time, but what's special about this one is it's been rejuvenated several times. This particular version originally came with a black coated blade and pocket clip. Now I do have to say the black paint from Ontario is rather poor. It started to flake off pretty quickly. So I originally had stripped that off and I had re-Duracoated the blade black. Well, recently I was looking at stonewashing a blade, and so I stripped the Duracoat off and I stonewashed that blade, and it is beautiful. I love this blade. I got a wicked edge on that thing right now. Reprofiled the edge, and it's a great outdoor survival knife, folding knife. Really don't discount the Ontario Rat 1. It's got AUS-8 steel. It's a good mid-grade steel, and honestly this knife I think would be absolutely perfect. It's got G10 scales and S30V steel, and the liners milled out or drilled out. But this is truly a beautiful knife. I think it's one of the best designed, ergonomic, large, tough, durable knives that you can get, especially for the money. And I think it looks really good now that I've stonewashed that blade, and I stonewashed the pocket clip too. Still actually see the laser etching there a little bit for the Ontario logo. All the etching off the blade is pretty well gone, but very, very nice. Okay guys, I'm going to hike out of here. We'll see you guys later.